In this first exercise, we're going to get some basic editing techniques inside of Google Docs. You're going to stay within some very specific rules for most of this just to learn how to do the tools. And then at the end, you're going to create something that shows you have mastery of your tools, and that'll be your mastery check. Super important, you have to follow the directions because you're going to attach an original Google Doc to this assignment. There isn't a doc for you to fill out. You have to actually create one and attach it. The first thing you want to do is open up a full-blown Google page and go right up to the upper right-hand corner where you see the 9 dots in a row. You can see it's even closer at the very top. That's something I call the waffle. Once you open it, you're going to get the app drawer, and you're going to want to choose Google Docs, which is shown by that arrow. When the Docs page opens up, choose blank. The next thing that should open should be a blank page. It may have some AI options for you, but I don't need you to do anything with this page until it's open. So next, just click on the top and type that information into it. I also hid this in the assignment if you want to copy and paste, so long as it gets in there. So your page should now look like this. You're going to go up to the top or left where it says Untitled Document. You're going to click right on it, and you're going to save it. Last name, first name, Doc1. Try no spaces. So Beyonce would save it, Knowles Beyonce Doc1. Just capitalize it correctly. So now we're going to do some formatting. First, you're going to highlight the word easy by double-clicking on it and going over to italics. Then you're going to highlight following directions and using help features and make sure that those are underlined. And then you're going to go to Google Docs and you're going to highlight it. When you're done, it should look like it does at the bottom. Next, we're going to change the font. You want to highlight the entire paragraph, which means you're going to click and drag across all the words, or if you triple click it, it should click the entire thing. Go over to Arial and have that drop-down menu come down. When you do, pick Trebuchet, and it's halfway, it's more 2/3 of the way down. The font should change. It should look very different when you're done. Next, change the font size to 14. The font should be quite a bit bigger. Next, we're going to change the word Google Docs to blue. To do that, you have to highlight the word Google Docs like you see right in here, and then go up to the menu. It's the A with the thick black line underneath it. Choose a different color, choose a bright blue, and then release. If it's highlighted, it will apply that color to the part that's highlighted. So if you follow the directions so far and you're successful, your doc should look like this. Stay with me because we're going to go into the creative stuff next. We're getting close to done with this section, and then you'll be on to your mastery check. What I want you to do is go to the top, put your cursor right before the word learning, and hit return. And then in that top line, put your cursor back on the top line and type the words Learning Google Docs. We're going to turn it into a headline. So you're going to put it by headline. This is Learning Google Docs. Next, you're going to look at the menu for formatting, and it's where it says normal text. And if you hit it, it's got all kinds of options. You're going to pick title. When you pick title, it's going to make it look large like it does in the bottom picture, and Learning Google Docs will be large. Then I want you to also go up and choose the centering tool and make sure that you've centered it. So go up and pick the text formatting and then center it so Learning Google Docs looks like this. Now we're getting to the part where you can be a little bit creative. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your cursor at the bottom of the paragraph as shown. And then you're going to go up to the Insert menu. If you take a look in the upper left-hand corner, scroll down to where it says Break and choose Page Break. So you're going to put a whole second page on this. That second page is what we're going to evaluate. I'm going to take a look at the top, make sure it looks just like this, and then the second page has to meet certain standards, but it can be anything you want within those standards. Let's take a look. So for the document that's going to get a grade, you want to do the following things. You want it to have a title, something about 10 things that make you joy or make you smile. Then change the font style so that you have at least 2 different fonts, and I'll be able to tell whether you have 2 different fonts. Change the size so you have 2 different sized fonts in the document, so at least 2 different size fonts. I want to see a bold, and underline, and an italic somewhere. It should make sense. And then make sure that you've got at least 4 different colors going on. So make sure all of those things are happening in some way that makes some sense. Now you've created a new product that shows that you know how to do all this. All right. Once that's done, I'll show you how we're going to grade it. I will be using this rubric to evaluate your creative page, your 10 things that make you smile or bring you joy. Take a look at the 3. 3 is meet standards. It's going to be a 8-point assignment. It'll be 16 points divided by 2. And so you want to hit everything in the 3 row. That's the general idea. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck.